Aston Villa have just lost their second pre-season game in a row to a third league German division side, Hansa Rostock. Aston Villa might actually get relegated this season. Before I get into it, make sure you click that follow button, because if you're here, you're clearly interested in my content. And yes, of course, I'm joking. This is pre-season. Games do not matter whatsoever. Of course, I'm going to talk about the good and the bad and analyse the match. But firstly, let's talk about pre-season. What even is pre-season? The point of pre-season is to get minutes, sharpen up, test different things, see what players are going to go out on loan, who's performing and who's not. The result of the match does not matter whatsoever. It doesn't affect anyone. Bear in mind, these guys have just had a huge break off. They've probably done God knows what. Yes, Ross Barkley, I'm talking about you. And also, most of the time, we're playing youth players. Now, in today's game for the first half, we played a fairly strong team, a lot of first players in that lineup, and there were some definite positives to take out of this game. Firstly, Bezo, that new keeper we've signed, he looks incredible. Whilst he's rumoured to be our second keeper, I don't even know if I'd mind him as our first keeper. Jacob Ramsey, again, looking really sharp, just like he did at Walsall. Then Kamara looked a lot better than he did at Walsall as well. Even had a few shots. That's one thing I want to see this season. Kamara taking more shots on. If he can do that, then he can seriously be one of the best midfielders in the world. Moreno, not too keen on. He did get skinned a couple times by their players, although he did get an assist for Ramsey. Mings looked composed. Bogard wasn't too bad. Garcia looks fast down the wing, but he's got a lot to learn. Also, at times, I couldn't really tell what formation we were playing. And then it all went left in the second half. Why? Because we brought on all our under-23s, under-21 players. These are players who may not have played together, and also just very young and inexperienced, and then we ended up throwing the game away 3-1 at the end. Not the greatest scoreline, lots of mistakes, but also a lot to be learned. I think it's good for Unai to gauge who's actually going to go out on loan, who's actually got the talent to be here. Bearing in mind we had a very good season last year in the under-18. It is basically just a glorified training match. Seriously, stop losing your heads over it. We have so many international players who are still not back in training, or at least not playing games, so stop worrying. But yeah, that was my little rundown on the game. I want to know down below what you thought of the game. Did you watch it? How do you think it went? Like I said already, click that follow button if you don't already, and I'll see you in the next video.